Hello and welcome to Dungeon Bloom. Today I'm going to be prepping our 16th adventure on our second campaign using the Shadowdark rules. Last week, the party's journey led them to the crumbling ruins of a palace, a place they quickly discovered was held in the grip of a powerful sleep spell. Navigating the quiet, dreaming halls, they were caught in the middle of a dangerous game between two powers. The evil wizard Victus Curseborn, and the knight Lady Eckhart. They both blamed each other for the sleep spell, so not knowing who to believe, the party made a grim bargain with Lady Eckhart. If she would bring them the pelt of the questing beast, they would retrieve the Sword of Lightning and put an end to Victus. To get it done, they actually managed to get Victus on their side long enough to help destroy some bone imps that they had let out of the cellar. They had to do this by destroying a bone collection, but it actually made things worse. The shattered remains conglomerated into a massive bone golem, and that battle that followed was nearly a total wipe. At the height of the chaos, the sea wolf and the dwarven fighter were both unconscious, bleeding out on the cold stone. Came down to the priest, barely clinging to life himself. He only had 2 hit points. He managed to shatter the golem very heroically with a critical success. But even then, the dungeon wasn't finished. So I swear this book is somehow magical. They hadn't had a wandering encounter the entire time. But as he was trying to revive his companions, I did roll up a random encounter. Ruins. 22 to 23. I think I rolled a 23. And it was 2d4 web-covered skeletons formed from scattered bones. Perfect. They just had destroyed this bone golem. They thought everything was over. All of a sudden, I think it was 6 skeletons sprung up from the wreckage of this battle. The priest managed to turn undead just long enough to stabilize his dying friends. And then when the skeletons came back for more, the recovered group finally smashed them for good. So as they were standing there, Lady Eckhart comes in holding the pelt of the questing beast. She kept her end of the deal. They didn't feel like they were in any condition to renegotiate, so they handed over the Sword of Lightning and the contract was ended. So now the group is finally leaving the palace ruins and starting the long trek home. They're about 4 days from home. So on the way back through the wilderness, they set their sights on a new target. They decided they're going to be hoping and asking along the way to be able to find an owlbear during their journey back. So today I'm going to be using the Shadowdark, Solo Dark, and more than likely, maybe not in this video, but I will be adding to the dungeon some ideas and creatures from the Monster Overhaul. It's like basically becoming one of my favorite books for sure. So with the palace being a memory and the pelt being packed, the woods are waiting. Let's see what the dice decide to build today. Okay, so I think I mentioned in the last video, and I will try to put it on the screen somewhere here. One of my viewers put in the comments some key quests. So 6 d6, some bottle laughter of pixie, feather of an owlbear, stolen dwarf whiskers, ear of goblin, which would be not attached to the goblin, skeleton key carved from a dryad's tree, or egg of cockatrice. So I thought these were really cool, and I wanted to bring in the wandering merchant. So I think this might be as they're going through the wilderness and wherever I end up being where they spot the owlbear and maybe follow the owlbear into. I want to have the wandering merchant as probably one of the main wandering encounter or random encounter. So if you have not heard of the Wandering Merchant, he's a cheerful merchant who appears to be a hale, middle-aged human man with a handlebar mustache. He wears a white shirt, breeches, and a leather apron. He hauls a towering backpack bursting at the seams. So he kind of shows up where you would least expect him. But I think that if we have him, if the players ask if he has an owlbear feather, he will say yes, more than likely. But I think he's going to be looking for some of this stuff for trade. So that could be end up on a side quest. They might be looking for that. It'd be nice to tie some of this stuff into the story. Give them some options of what they want to do. So, but we're gonna end up going to the dungeon building and find out what I'm going to have prepped for them. So we're gonna do the name. I normally do the name out of the Shadowdark. Let's try the core rules this week. 17 is keep. All right, so there's another keep. That's a keep. Keep of the Fallen. All right, sounds interesting already. Let's find out. Name 3. The Fallen Valley. The Fallen Valley. We're going to make this the keep in the Valley of the Fallen. I smell maybe some undead. We'll find out. I'm going to roll a d6 and see what the size is going to be. It is going to be medium sized, 8d10 in size. And the type. 1 and 2 is a cave, 3 is a tomb, 4 would be deep tunnels, 5, 6 will be ruins. It's going to be some more ruins. Okay, so we're going to get 8d10 out here and make the outline of our dungeon. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And we'll roll them right on the paper. And if this is your first time, the result on the D10 will be the location of the room, and the result will be the room type. All right, so the highest one is the boss. So we have a boss here, and 2 is empty. We got a 7, a monster mob. Okay, then we got some mobs. Because I see that there is another mob over here. Four would be a minor hazard. And 6 is an NPC. We've been having a lot of role-playing, lot of role-playing opportunities. So for a few sessions back, I had talked about having him reunite with the wizard Balthazar Pentangle, who caused this undead catastrophe, and they didn't bite on that. But I might have him here, like he ran away from the other one. I don't know. I don't want to force him into that, but I think that'd be interesting story arc to go down and adventure in the down in the land of the dead, where he did this catastrophe, pretty much killed about 4 hexes on the world map, known as the land of the dead, or the Deadlands, or I'm not sure. This is empty. That was a 1, and then 7, another mob. So basically, 3 mobs, a minor hazard, a few empty rooms. Might have to just put some dungeon dressing in the empty. It's the ruins of what's a keep? So ruins of a keep. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna do room 1. What kind of mob is it? So D6, D6. Organized. Okay, well that don't sound like undead. Organized warriors. Okay, well, I'm not gonna... I think these are gonna be some kind of soldiers. Might end up being allies. Alright, let's see what's in this mob. They could be the remnants of the keep, like some sort of like cult of soldiers that refuse to leave the keep. Let's see what's over in this mob room. So we got 4 magical outcasts. Magical outcasts. So we got... So I think this is going to be some kind of soldiers. Magical outcasts. Not sure on that one. Let's come back to that. We got a minor hazard here. 3 would be stuck or locked barrier. That's easy. There isn't much there. Another empty room. Let's see what mob is over here. Stealthy minions. Okay, well it's close to the boss, so that's good. So stealthy minions, and then the boss monster. That's a 1d6. Guarded by minions. Okay, well, that's very helpful dice. Well, we know he's guarded by minions, so maybe the minions drop back. Minions fall back. If confronted, we're going to make a connection to those rooms. We'll make a connection to those rooms. This way, this way, this way. This way. And then we'll have this way and this way. So maybe they're at the entrance of these ruins is where these soldiers are camped. And a mob of them. I don't know. Maybe there was a mob and there was just a battle and there's not too many left, and so maybe they see some. Oh, that'd be a good way to get them. That'd be a good hook, and have so they sent a scout out on a horseback looking for help, and they come across the party, and then it'd be like Maybe their crest is an all bear. Yeah, that's okay. That'll work. Now, what kind of magical outcasts can we make? Well, let's see. Let's ask the Oracle. Nope. D20. Are these magical outcasts undead? Oh, twist. Okay, so 1 through 9 is a no. 10 is a twist. And 11 through 20 is a yes. And then if you get an odd number, then there's a but. But we got a twist. So a twist, something unexpected is going to happen. So we're going to go to the next page and roll a prompt. A D100 prompt. So I rolled D100, D100. So we will roll that and see what comes of it. So this is the fun part. 65. Confront. And we'll give that's the verb. Now the noun. 20. Confront hazard. Okay, so they're hazards. So they're, okay, this will be good. So these are also soldiers, but they are, they appear to be undead, but they're not. They have some kind of biological hazard that makes them so some kind of virus or bacteria. They appear undead, but they are not. So turn undead will not work. And then they'll have to, the party will have to investigate closer if that comes to it. So then, what kind of stealthy minions are watching or helping this boss? So we're going to go back to the Oracle. Are these stealthy minions okay, so stealthy minions. Oh, okay. So these stealthy minions, I'm not even going to Oracle. I'm going to say these stealthy minions they have a more, let's say, they have an advanced form of, let's see, they have an advanced form of whatever is affecting the minions in room 2. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to have to drop some clues in rooms 3 and 7 of whatever is causing this. So I think basically these soldiers are trying to clear out their keep so they can get it back. So the boss is the person or creature or whatever. Let's say the boss is the entity that caused this biological disaster. 9, no. So it's not what's caused it, but it will make it the ultimate form. And, you know, I think I'll make it not only the ultimate form of this. Why don't it's not called? I was thinking maybe some sort of like insect queen that had like these had like a hive mentality, but they didn't cause it. I don't know if that'd be cheating it. Oh wait, so it's not what caused it, but not what caused it, but I'm gonna make it the ultimate form. So I want to make it pretty tough. His characters are level 4, which in Shadowdark there's 10 levels, so they're close to halfway. Let's take out... Oh, we gotta make an NPC yet, so... I want to take out this. What could we reskin? So if you haven't used this book before, it's pretty cool. It's got every, like, people, dungeon, dragon, thinking beasts. Oh, I gotta let you see it here. So you can kind of just go through quickly and find what you are looking for. So I wonder if we should make a play. I don't know if a beholder would be too powerful. And just kind of reskin a beholder into some kind of slimy insect thing. Be kind of wild. At 68 hit points. It could be dangerous, but they could always run away, right? Well, I think that might be where I'm going to go with this. Maybe I won't use all of their... Let's see. So, the Eye-Tyrant in Monster Overhaul has 68 hit points. Armor, plate armor. So that would be... it'd be AC 15. Let's go in Shadowdark and just kind of make it for a comparison of... We'll make a comparison. I don't think they have it in here listed as Eye-Tyrant. I think it's only the one. So it is the... What the heck is it under again? I think it's on 255, maybe? Yeah, 250. 10-eyed Oracle. Okay, lot more hit points, 85. AC 17, a lot tougher. Only damaged by magical sources. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do this week. They're gonna be fighting a beholder. They just won't know it's a beholder. You have different in Monster Overhaul. You can go with the classic, Raise, or the variant, or Strange. And you got some ravings here to kind of give you some ideas of how to roleplay them. And a menu, so if they want to cook it up and eat it. And I think it's pretty cool they even have his lair. But I think between that, so the boss is going to be the ultimate form, which would be a reskinned Eye-Tyrant. Now we got to make an NPC. So let's go with... I don't know if we should make it into... We gotta make it so... I think he... Okay, so this NPC... I want to make another entrance over here that will be... Okay, this one will be if they encounter the scout. This one could be if they're just looking around. They're just kind of, or they're just they're exploring. They can go in here. That way they just don't. This way they kind of come in blind. They don't know what's going on. Well, they will because they're going to meet an NPC. So as the NPC, will roll that up and we'll try to make a little story for that person. And then we will be set up. So, ancestry. D12. It's a human. And its alignment is chaotic. So, I think the NPC will have designs to capture the capture either the virus or bacteria, whatever it might be. He wants to get some of it, or maybe even capture the Eye-Tyrant. We'll make up a name for it. To take for his own means. We'll go with age here, D8. Elderly. All right, and we'll see if what kind of wealth they have. Oh, he's a wealthy. So he's a wealthy. I don't know if you remember I think it was the Aliens versus Predator movie where like the rich guy who made all the androids look like him. That'll be kind of like that. Maybe he heard that this would be like a fountain of youth situation. I think that would be cool as a motivation for him. It says he is wealthy and he can offer money, but he is chaotic, so we'll give him some qualities here. His appearance. He's willowy. He has a willowy build. What does he do? He does. Oh, he's easily spooked, however. And the secret, we won't need to roll that because the secret is that he will stab the party in the back any chance he can get to, or whatever he needs to do to get a sample of whatever is changing people. And it's going to be something like, it's going to be something inside what I'm just calling the Eye-Tyrant for now. He wants to get something inside, like his heart or something, or maybe the main eye. And he thinks if he eats it, he will be he'll go to youth. But maybe he just turns into another Eye-Tyrant, which would be. I like to have options because you never know what's going to happen. And it's like maybe he's like, oh, yeah, Tyr, take my goal, and he eats it and he becomes another one. And they have to have another fight or run away. That'd be kind of neat because then they'll always know that there's an Eye-Tyrant at this keep. I'm not going to go with the occupation. And that, I just have to come up with a name for him. Or her, I guess. We haven't got that far yet. Where are your names? Here we go. So humans, D20. 5. Oh, yeah, there is a woman. Her name is Kiara. Kiara Vanlin. Do I try a third one? I don't think so. What a suffix on end? Vanlinol. Nope, Vanlin. Yeah, Kira Vanlin. Or Van. How does it make it so she sounds rich? Van Linnar. Okay. I think that is a fairly good outline. Definitely going to have to make some more connections to make it more like a keep. We'll need to add in the barracks for the soldiers and point out where that would be so they have ideas of how to dress the dungeon. If we have a barracks, a mess hall, a kitchen, we're going to have a chapel. All the things you would think that would be in a keep. Definitely, this would probably be where the lord of the keep or the governor of the territory would be. That would be in this final room, and we'll make that very secure with the wall around. And then there might be other entrances, I think, where there would be holes in the walls as well. So I'll just take some time and get that right. I'll scan that in, put a PDF link down in the description. No sign-ups. I don't want your email. You can just go click on it, and it will show you the name of the file. You click on it again. That's it for today. Thank you very much for joining me and creating this dungeon, and we'll see you next time.